Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. My name is Xivern, and today it's gonna be a little bit of a shorter episode. Uh, this will be episode 3. Uh, I don't really have much planned besides showing off a little bit of the work that I've done and maybe start a farm. Because food situation is what I have in my hand is what I got. So far, the last episode we worked on the flight up here, the flight of stairs up here, and I think it looks good. I changed the little like single block thing to a slab of birchwood. I think that looks good and doesn't hurt your eyes as much. Um, yeah, I prefer that. And then I began a second floor. Yeah, I plan to put glass here so we can see out into the little pathways, and as well, I made up here into and just cleared this out. Up here I plan to have my bed just because we have a great viewpoint and things like that. I don't plan to have it up here, but it looks really nice. I just made this. I think it looks nice at least. You can't really see that far out because of the stair design, but it looks neat and it adds something to the tower, or to the mountain at least. I'm gonna have to throw something in the center here so I don't end up falling. Yeah, but I want a really open house. I'm gonna put glass here, and it's just gonna be like you look out and see the whole mountain ridge, the river, and stuff like that. Yeah. So today for the farm, I think I want it right over here. Actually, no. I think I want it in here. I have plans for this that I just thought of, uh, for a different episode that can go right in this little lagoon thing. Yeah, so there's down here, and I just mined out a little bit over here. You can really see a whole lot from this viewpoint, or from these viewpoints. Yeah, but I still have the little space down there. I should really begin to move all that up to here. I just want to get my room done first, really. Let me add some light here so mobs don't spawn at night. Okay, so I didn't really plan this out. I probably should have, but I have some dirt here and I have a shovel. Let me grab some extra iron. Yeah, some cobble in case we need that in our seeds. Let's grab, yeah, that should be good. I know I want it somewhere over here. Oh, right, our tomb for the squid. May he rest in peace. Yeah, but yeah, we have this space over here that I kind of want to mine down. And for the water level, I kind of want to mine this space down to water level. Over here, I have different plans that I think will make it look a whole lot nicer, especially because of this natural like little gap here. Okay, so just mine it down a little bit. Yeah, you know what? I don't think you guys want to see this. I didn't plan this out too good. I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. I didn't really do much. I cleared out a good chunk of the dirt, actually. I have that much in my inventory. Yeah, that was actually more than I thought, and I think I have to dig out a little bit more. At the moment, it's not too bad. One farm, I don't think will be enough for long. We can start to plant now, so this stuff actually starts to grow. Yeah, all I have at the moment is seeds, and I have to run out and find potatoes and carrots at some point, because we'll need that. In one of the near future episodes, we're gonna need or I want to build a shop for this place so that we can actually throw the dirt and store it. That would be nice, and same with the like sheep and cows and stuff and cattle, just to get those going to breed and then sell off their meat and store it, because that's kind of the theme that I want to go for, is that we have like a little we have our little castle hut thing over here, like our castle witch hut, over here inside the mountain. Then right under us we have all like our village, and then if my brother joins, I'm sure he'll end up over here or somewhere nearby at least, because that's how he does Minecraft, because he always enjoys playing somewhere near me. I guess I can collect this. Uh, yeah, so we'll have a little town full of different shops, and once I can find some villagers, I can bring them back, breed them, and get them to man the shops. One of the big things that I'll have to look up though is how to put them into building without like baby zombies to kill them, because that would make life difficult. Because I could light this thing up as much as I want, and I'm sure something will still get in. Yeah, but this will end up having to do a lot of clearing, or just a lot of mending with the shops. I know there's a cave right down there that I need to explore and fix, which might actually be good for resources, because at the moment I only have iron, and I want to kind of begin to advance in that. Okay, let's see. Do we have enough space? Yeah, the water with the normal size farm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, oops. Well, okay, well, didn't need this hoe too much. There we go. And then I don't plan to do anything fancy for this farm at the moment. It just really getting the basics down, and then I can come back in a bit, or just add fences to it now to keep out all the sheep and things like that spawn naturally, and then in a later episode we can come back to it and build like a fancy little indoors greenhouse type thing for all the farms, which I hope will expand down this way some, and I'll have to fill this in eventually. Okay, well, looks like I have a good bit of work ahead of me for that project at least. But in the future, I want to kind of add like maybe a fishery to this area here, and we can have a fisherman running around trying to sell you boats for boating tours. I don't actually know where this river leads you. I'm gonna have to explore that at least for practical uses. Yeah, is that the end right there? Sorry, I know I'm getting distracted, but no, okay. It goes on for a little bit longer, and then I'm sure it stops. But we can just pretend, I guess. Yeah, there's this. I think I left all the wood back up in my little hut. But yeah, I like the little tower. It's not the best. I'm not the best at designing at least circular objects. So that doesn't look the best, but I'm hoping eventually to come back around and put in some more stone brick or other blocks to like switch it up and catch your eye a little bit more. I'm also thinking of like putting like a flag on top to try and incorporate or just make it look more official, like a castle-ish type deal, but I'm not too sure. I think that would look good, but I think it would kind of, with the wool blocks I'd have to use, I think it'd be too big for the overall design of the castle structure. Are my blocks here? Yeah, okay. So I have fence here. And I have wood on me. Okay. Do I want to use this? Yes I do. Okay. Oh, and I'm also thinking for like this little balcony thing I want to use. I like these fence posts here, but I want to use glass or glass panes as like a little fencing. I know I can still fall off, but I guess that's kind of a point instead of having to use carpet on top. So I can just kind of like jump off if I feel like it, or instead of having to run down all those stairs. That I thought was a good design. But yeah, it beats the slow ladder. So okay, well, let's throw some dirt right here. There we go. That looks nice. Let's clear out this a little bit, and yeah, this should be good. Just kind of clearing it out a little bit. I know digging dirt and things like that aren't the most interesting thing, but to be honest, I'm kind of crunched on time here. I didn't have much time today, and I have a lot of stuff to do. I have at least soccer practice tonight, so that's why I'm kind of like in red in a soccer shirt. But yeah, hopefully in the next few days, I can come back to this and start to work a little bit more on it instead of just kind of this. Okay, let's make that. And here, I want to find a dark wood forest, like a dark oak forest, because I think that would look very nice for a lot of things. But I'm just a fan of like the dark oak look. I still didn't grab spruce, and I went exploring before. Wonderful. Okay, good thing it's like right over there, and I don't have to go too far. One thing I'm not looking forward to about the house selection is all the snow that will build up when it rains. That's the one thing that I'm not looking forward to. But I think with the choice of housing that I chose, I'm gonna have to deal with it. Okay, now is this even? Yes, it is. Okay, so I need one more fence post, and then I can add some gates. Okay. There's that. I do not like having this much dirt in my inventory. It's really throwing me off because I don't ever use dirt. Okay, well that's done, and then we have this back up. Okay, yeah, nothing fancy, but it gets the job done. Just throwing in two fence gates. Is this the? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm gonna need some more though. There we go. Oh, have that backwards. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then we'll just place these here. I usually go with a different color, but I think this will look nice. And then just a double torch to tell where the gate is. One here just so that mobs don't spawn. One on this side. I'm probably gonna add fence gates here, or just ultimately getting rid of this whole fence line so that I can push it back over here. But yeah, I know I didn't do too much on camera, but like I said before, I'm kind of crunched on time. But I think this looks nice. I think it looks nice. I'm really liking the look of this castle. I wanted to go higher, but I felt like it would have been too high, and I'd end up destroying this in the regardless. So I might bring it up a floor or two and widen it out there at the end, so it's kind of a bit more functional. I'm not sure, but that might do it for today, guys. I'm sorry for the shorter episode or boring episode. Hopefully it wasn't too bad. Any comments on how to improve at least the quality of my videos would be nice. Yeah, and if you enjoyed, a like is always appreciated, and subscriptions are always accepted. Oh, sorry, hit you guys. Yeah, but without that, or with that being said, I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope you all have a good day.